Hi, sports fans. This is Ed Lucas, and I'm with an old friend and man I've known for many, many years. First as a writer and now radio broadcaster, and now the voice of the Yankees on the Yes Network, Michael Kett. Michael, thank you very much.
Anytime, Eddie. Anything for you.
Michael, when you, what qualities do you see in a leader, or what qualities do you look for in a leader, I should say, and who has inspired you?
Well, you know what? It's funny because I was just talking about this with somebody the other day, and to me, a leader is somebody that people will follow. I know that sounds very simple, but it's got to be a personality that's not abrasive. I'd be less apt to follow somebody who's abrasive and rules by fear, and you know what? That works too. But I have a boss at the Yes Network, John Filippelli, that he sends out so many emails, gee, you did a great job, gee, this was good, and I think that you'll run through a wall for somebody that accentuates the positive, at least I would, rather than the negative.
Who inspired you the most?
Probably my parents, and the reason they did, and they led me, was, we come from humble beginnings and didn't have a lot of money growing up, and we really struggled for everything. And the key for them, they insisted that my sister and I really go all out in school, because that was the only way to better yourself, and that was the way they led us, almost using as a carrot, better times ahead. You don't have to struggle like us, you don't have to scrape for money like us. If you get the education, you can get better jobs. So those are the two leaders of my life.
And the rest of, how about you? What do you do each day to try to be a leader for someone else that they could be a Michael Kett someday?
Well, whenever there's young people that are in this business, and this business is a lot of fear that the person that you lead or the person that you mentor could end up taking your job. I can't think like that. So what I do with any young person is give them guidance and tell them what the real deal is, and try to tell them this is what you have to do to try to be successful. I don't think there's any real guide, Eddie. I don't think there's any real schematic that will definitely make you a success. But there are things that you could do to better your chances at it, and that's what I try to do with any youngsters.
I had to say this, Michael. I never said it on the air or where other people could hear it, but years ago when you first started, I asked you to describe things to blind people, and you did that on the radio for many years, calling the interlocking NY and so forth and so on. Tell us about that.
Well, you know what? It was actually a conversation I had with you and with Mel Allen as well, where you both said there are people that can't see, and there are people, not only people that are blind, but people that don't have TVs or don't have the game on TV, or if they're in the car, they need it to be described. And it's funny, Eddie, how much I got abused. I'd get nasty letters from people. Why are you describing things? We know what they look like. And I would take those nasty letters if I could help maybe 2% of our listening audience actually see what's going on in the field. That's why I did it. And I thought that was my job on the radio. I mean, the radio, it's not a visual medium. We have to make it visual with our words. So the bottom line is that's why I did it. And I got great advice from you and from Mel Allen. I thought it worked.
Thank you very much for taking out the time and helping us out. And love you on the air. Thank you. You've been a great friend.
Thank you so much.
This is Ed Lucas, Michael Kett, as I see it.